What's good, guys? So today's video is going to be on candlestick patterns. Before we hop on the video though, on my way to work today, an idea popped in my mind, and it was that of like the numbers game and all that. And it just like dawned on me that like success is a reason why like they say the world belongs to the brave and the audacious. And it's a reason why resilience is like a key attribute of people who tend to be very successful. And to put it in layman terms, like one way you can understand resilience is just like failure, bouncing back, developing the mental attitude to like take on those risks on a regular, have a good attitude towards failure and things not going your way. Yeah, like when you realize that like take 100 L's, like matter of fact, like put yourself out there to like take 100 L's, do those things that, let's say, you are like scared of doing. Personal example in myself that as a man, and any man watching can maybe relate to is, or may understand where I'm coming from, is like, let's say when I meet a shy, like fine shy and she lad, what I do is like I do that thing that, let's say, I know that if I do it to Shorty, she'll probably like reject me. I'm very serious. That's how I move. That's how I move. Like that's what I do. And that's just it. Most people tend to be, they are like, they're always in fear and all of that. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, will happen. Like personally, that thing that like fear wants to creep on me about, I do better one. That's what I do. And I'm like, all right, let me see what happens. Because of like a few years back, I got to just like understand that confidence is just literally being comfortable with the matter the outcome. Just knowing that no matter what happens, you're good. No matter what fucking happens, like you'll be fine either way. And once you like approach life in that kind of manner, you're good to go. So and trading is the same thing, like you never know why your trade is going to either hit TP or stop loss. But many a times, one thing you will know for sure is that if you take 100 trades with a good approach and a good methodology that is proven to work, you will get those L's, but you'll also get those dubs. And when you get the dubs, many a times they'll cover up on the L's and you'll call it successful. And you just get used to the L's and it'll be like light work for you. And I think it's the same thing when we show. It's like I just realized that no matter what you do, you can still take that L. That's the same way as you can still get that dub. Like the idea is that you can do everything right and still fail. You can do everything wrong and still get it right. But it's always advisable though to like have the right information and do everything to the best of your knowledge towards a fruitful outcome. But just being aware that shit can still go sideways and you still like take an L. And personally, like as I told you guys, like my first year trading, I remember like I was on fire, like I got profitable, I was getting payouts and shit. I was lit. And if they ever told me that, I knew that by now I'll be worth millions. I'm talking about dollars, even like trading wise. Here I am, how many years later? 3 years, like, see right? And you just make sure you realize that like you can still do everything right and still get it wrong. You can do everything wrong and still get it right. Like, but it's always just best to have the right information and just be resilient, man. That's all I would say. Just be fucking resilient. Like, just show up every day. Develop like tough skin. Like, no matter the outcome, just like, I bet next. What's up? I bet. Okay. And also our gratefulness. Like, I'll emphasize on being grateful. Like, no matter how shit gets dark. I know it's, even when I say that shit, it's like, it's tough, but to the, like, no matter how shit gets dark, in as much as it's tough, and it requires a lot of effort. It's always good to like look at the bright side. Like you look at one thing you can be grateful for. I've just personally realized that if you want more, just be grateful for what you already have. Somehow, like shit just happens. Like yeah, so I was just contemplating on what I could like express myself on before starting the video on the candlesticks, and man, I said, let me just talk my shit, man. Let me just talk my shit. And so yeah, we're going to hop on the chart, and I will just describe the candlestick patterns and everything, and let's get that right information, because that's the only way forward. Alright, guys. See you guys in the next segment. Okay, guys. So as I said in the first segment of the video, today we'll be looking at just understanding the candlesticks. So the candlestick is made up of like two parts. The first part is the wick. It's called the wicks. The wicks. Then the second part is called the body. Body or the line Megan Thee Stallion. English girl named Fiona. So yep. So that's it. So what happens is that as traders or in trading, when it comes to like the candlestick in itself, it's either going to be a bullish candle or a bearish candle. For this analysis and studies, the blue candle on the chart is for bullish candles, and the pink or red, let me just make it red actually, so that there should be no introduction needed. Yeah, let me make this blue. Okay, I think this is way better. So what happens is, like, for the bullish candle, what it implies is that price opened at a lower price point, and in this case this will be our opening price. This will be our opening price. And it closed at a higher price point. This will be our closing price. That's what makes it a bullish candle. The fact that price or the candle itself opened at a lower price, then closed higher. So that's what makes it a bullish candle. And for a bearish candle, what happens is that price opened at a higher price, then closed lower. Simple as that. So what happens now is that our platforms give them colors, blue or red. So when you see the blue candle, it means that price opened lower and closed higher, bullish candle. Red means price opened higher and closed lower, bearish candle. Many a times I will advise you traders to use the Owanda chart feed. Let me give you a small assignment. You can open your trading view and choose, let's say, Euro USD, and open it on 7 different brokers. You realize that the data is quite skewed and different. Owanda is one of the most regulated brokers. That's why I personally use them for my chart feed and data. Yes. So as simple as that, when price opens below and closes higher, as a bullish candle, opens above and closes lower, as a bearish candle, and it means that for the case of the bullish candle, buyers were in control. For the case of the bearish candle, sellers were in control. That's why they closed in sales. Apart from that, let me see if I can like give you guys an extra idea or tip. That's basically it. That's all about understanding individual candles. So the next thing is like every individual candle just tells you and gives you its information. So now when you combine 2 or 3 candles, you start having candlestick patterns. And depending on where they are from or not, they can tell you whether you should enter for a buy or a sell. Given the fact that we are trend traders, if the previous candle closed bullish, we are definitely looking for a buy on our next candles to continue that trend. Can it go the other way around? Yes, that's trading, but it is most likely going to go in our direction. Personally, the only candlestick pattern that I use, which is a conjunction of all, or taking into consideration at least 2 candles, is the engulfing candlestick pattern. Anything else, personally, I'm not into that. I'm loyal to my engulfing candlestick patterns, So yeah. But today's video is just all about understanding the candlesticks, the body, the close, and the wicks. So what happens also is that as for the wicks, which I've shown you guys here, as for the wicks, this just shows you the distance. Like it means that price once came right to this level, and it also once went right to that level up there. And the fact still remains that price opened here, probably came lower here before going back up, reaching this point, came back a little here and closed here. So when you say, let's say right now on the 4-hour time frame, this means that this is a 4-hour candle. It is composed of 4 1-hour candles, 8 30-minute candles, I think so, yeah. Yes, so that's basically it about understanding individual candlesticks. It's not that deep, it's as simple as that. I may break down the engulfing candlestick pattern tomorrow, I may not. We'll find out for sure, but that's basically it for today's video. And that's all. Yesterday was an interesting trading day. The markets were moving mad. Can you imagine that? We had an 8 pip stop loss, and I think it was a 12 pip TP, 8, 9, a 12 pip TP, but just to either hit TP or stop loss, we have to go through a serious roller coaster. In the next clip, you are going to like watch like a few video clips of like my yesterday's trading day, and I took just one trade yesterday. Finally hit TP, but it was under some very interesting conditions. Anyways, guys, you guys should peace out. As usual, it's good having you guys. Keep showing up every day, doing our best to give out that right information, the right content, the right material, providing the right information. Growing the brand, growing the community, growing the influence, growing the Alright, guys, take care.
Let's watch this video.
No cap, like what's wagwan, like man. Can you imagine that we were already like less than a pip away from TP? I've gone down to around my entry point. Now I've gone around that same point again. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, catch you guys. Hit TP, hit stop loss. We good either way. No cap, I'm tired. Like, I'll probably just keep you guys posted on the outcome tomorrow. So like 7:46 p.m. whatever, I'm at work and everything. So like no more video today and everything. No more updates for you guys for the day. Tomorrow, keep you guys posted. If you hit TP, that'll be great. If you hit stop loss, Either we were good. So Martin. So I'm back home, and I just looked at the chart and I was like, this trade should have already hit stop loss by now, and we'll got tomorrow and we'll go again. What the fuck is this, man? Like, wagwan, what's going on here? anyways, slight walk. I'm back home. I'm tired, exhausted. I think it's like 8:40. I wonder why I'm so tired. Anyways, last weekend I didn't really get enough sleep, so I'm feeling cold. Keep you guys posted for tomorrow. One more peep at MT5. Ciao. Forex, not for the faint of heart, no be lie. Say, oh, TP or stop loss, no managing of my trade. And if you check, I'm all I want is your love. I no go like I'm if you dirty, bobo. Cause we call you meta, you dirty, bobo. I'ma shake it, me go. I'ma shake it, dollar. Sure, they were 9-1, but trading is mad, fam. Trading is mad. Trading is fucking mad. Like, if I was one of those guys that was like going break even or like, and I understand why guys like close their trades out when it's around their TP and it's not hitting stop loss, because we're like, what the fuck was this? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this? Look at first time came back down, second time came back down, third time came back down, fourth time came back down for the fifth time. Just finally hit take profit. Man, anyways, today was a good day. Let me show you guys my results for the week so far. So for the week, I'm up 1-1. Guys, peace out. Catch you guys tomorrow. Today was therefore a good day, and most importantly, we stuck to the process. We stuck to our rules, and that's all that matters. Every time we get it. Alright, guys, peace. Bitch, I got my own fight on this shit, curry in the club, all the wolfing on a nigga. I thought you was a dog.